Start this half hour with breaking news out of the state of Georgia. Here's what we know so far. A reported active shooter situation unfolding at an Army base. So let's go to CBS News correspondent Shanelle Kaul, who's watching this story closely. Shanelle, what do we know about what happened, my friend?
Well, we're just getting an update this hour from our local team that's on the ground. And WTOC is reporting that now at least 4 people have been taken to a hospital, Reed, and 1 suspect has been identified by law enforcement. Now, we do not know that person's identity. That has not been shared publicly just yet. But this all comes after the Fort Stewart Air Base was locked down due to an active shooter situation that happened at 11:04 a.m. This took place at the 2nd Armored Brigade Combat Team, and we know law enforcement is there on the scene right now, Reed. We also know that there have been some casualties, but at this point, we're not sure how many. This is, I should mention, a huge investigation, a huge police presence there. We are seeing multiple agencies working together on this right now. FBI's Atlanta Savannah office is saying it is aware of the incident, and it is now coordinating with Army Criminal Investigation Division for any assistance that may be needed. Georgia State Police saying they are the primary on this, saying this is an active scene, and their agency is now assisting to secure the perimeter there. Also, we can tell you that ATF is saying that it is now assisting in the investigation, responding to this scene. And according to an earlier social media post, when it comes to guidance to people who still are on the base, it said, lock down your facility immediately, stay inside, close and lock all windows and doors. Keep telephone lines open and report accountability to your leadership. We're also seeing a lot of political reaction to this incident this hour. Governor Kemp just released a statement on X a couple moments ago saying, as we remain in close contact with law enforcement on the ground, Marty, the girls, and I are saddened by today's tragedy at Fort Stewart. We are keeping the victims, their families, and all those who answer the call to serve in our hearts and prayers, and we ask that Georgians everywhere do the same. We also know that the president at this point, we don't know if he's been briefed about this or if he's aware of this incident, but we are, of course, keeping a close eye on Truth Social to see if he says anything about this ongoing and active situation there. Just to give you a bit of background, Reed, the Fort Stewart Air Base is a really big air base. It's in coastal Georgia in a place called Hinesville, Liberty County. That's about 40 miles southwest of Savannah. This is a huge military air base. It is, I believe, the biggest Army installation east of the Mississippi River, and that's likely why you're seeing such a huge response to this from so many different agencies. Again, the FBI, Georgia Police, and ATF all responding to this active shooter situation that's happening on the Fort Stewart Air Base. We know there have been casualties. At this point, we do not know how many, but again, I can tell you 4 people have been taken to a hospital, and law enforcement says they are aware of who the suspect, the shooter in the situation is.
And Shanelle, just doing a deep dive on the people who live and work there at that base. I'm understanding there are thousands of soldiers, and really this is chilling to me to learn, and their families.